Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Brock's 111th Convocation ceremonies and a return to our in-person graduation celebrations. We're so glad that you're here. Just a reminder, please keep the volume on your cell phones off and also keep your mask on for the duration of the event. I ask that you remain seated as our graduates enter the gymnasium. If you'll now look to the video screens to each side of the gymnasiums, we'll be sharing a brief video to celebrate the class of 2022. The academic and chancellor's procession will enter the gymnasium at the sounding of the fanfare. Please rise.
Please be seated. I declare the 111th Convocation for the conferring of degrees and certificates in session. Chancellor Pearson, Dr. Wells, platform guests, graduating students, parents, and friends. Welcome to Brock University's Spring Convocation, a time of celebration for our students, families, and friends. On behalf of the Brock community, we begin this gathering by acknowledging the land on which we gather is the traditional territory of the Haudenosaunee and Anishinaabe peoples, many of whom continue to live and work here today. This territory is covered by the Upper Canada Treaties and is within the land protected by the Dish with One Spoon Wampum Agreement. Today, this gathering place is home to many First Nations, Métis, and Inuit peoples. and acknowledging reminds us our great standard of living is directly related to the resources and friendship of Indigenous people. As a brief reminder, please ensure your masks stay on at all times while on campus today. We will also be refraining from handshaking on the platform, but you may wish to watch for gestures and words of congratulations as our graduates make their way across the stage. It is my pleasure this morning to introduce from the Chancellor's procession, Dr. Hilary Pearson, Chancellor of Brock University, Dr. Lynn Wells, Provost, Vice Chancellor, and President of Brock University, Ms. Mary D'Souza, Brock University Board of Trustees, Dr. Francine McCarthy, Mace Bearer and Brock University Senate, Mr. Ken Chan, Vice President, Administration, Dr. Brian Power, Vice Provost and Associate Vice President, Academic, Mr. Brad Clark, Associate Vice President, Students, Dr. Tim Kenyon, Vice President, Research, Dr. Costa Metalanos, recipient of the Faculty of Mathematics and Science Award for Excellence in Teaching, and our guest today, Dr. Brian Roy, Associate Dean, Faculty of Graduate Studies, Dr. Robert Alexander, recipient of the Faculty of Humanities Award for Excellence in Teaching, Dr. Carol Merriam, Dean, Faculty of Humanities, Ms. Julie Rorison, Brock University Alumni Association, and Dr. Ijaz Ahmed, Dean, Faculty of Mathematics and Science. Joining them on stage are university senators, faculty, staff, and student representatives from across the university. I would ask them to also please stand together and be recognized with their colleagues. Please be seated. I now invite Chancellor Pearson to deliver words of welcome.
Good morning. Friends, families, honored guests, and Brock University graduates, I am pleased to welcome you all to this day of Convocation. I am truly glad to be here on campus in person, celebrating with you on this special occasion. Graduates, I want to start by congratulating every one of you. You already know that today is a milestone in your life. This is a very important event for you and for all who have supported you in your journey to this day. It's also memorable because after more than 2 years of pandemic-related disruption and uncertainty, we feel even more joy and relief in coming together to celebrate your significant achievements. Earning a university degree is challenging at any time, but you, the class of 2022, overcame some of the most difficult circumstances that our university has seen in generations. The closure of campus, including the residences for a time, the transition to online learning, and the stress of not knowing when it would end or if we would get back to normal. Brock students and their families adapted with resilience, tenacity, and perseverance. I'm certain you'll look back on the adversity that you faced during this time and recognize that the situation you faced with such determination will have had a positive aspect in preparing you for your postgraduate lives. Your families, friends, and other supporters were also important in getting you successfully to this day. Many have acted as mentors, as coaches, as advisors. They have been shoulders to lean on, I am sure, for many of you. I thank them for their commitment, and I share in their admiration for you. Brock is a tight-knit community, full of people who want you to succeed. The faculty and staff have worked very hard to give you the knowledge and the skills that will serve you well as you move forward into your lives. I want to thank them, too, for their extraordinary efforts during the pandemic, through the uncertain conditions of these pandemic years, to offer you the best possible education. Brock is an institution that's founded on the support and generosity of the Niagara community. This community advocated in the 1950s for the region to have its own university. It raised funds in the 1960s for the first buildings to go up here. And that generosity continues to this day. Just 2 weeks ago, we celebrated a transformative gift made to the university this year by the Haj Ahmad family. Dr. Haj Ahmad, a former student and a professor at Brock, and his family are contributing to the expansion of the university and to a next generation of Brock students with a gift to the new engineering program. Our donors and our community partners are our invaluable supporters. Nearly all of Brock's courses include the opportunity for hands-on experiential learning, often in collaboration with organizations in the community. These kinds of opportunities augment our exceptional in-class education and help students to develop their full potential. And this wouldn't be possible without individuals who recognize the value of working with Brock and our students. To everyone we have collaborated with this year, thank you so much for your support. Graduates, you're entering the world at a complicated time. We're living in a period of rapid change. Today's world is very different than it was even 2 decades ago. Yet you will be well prepared to take on the opportunities that I am sure will be presented to you. The education that you've received and the relationships that you've built here at Brock will serve you well, as will the values that we hold strongly at this university: respect, integrity, inclusivity, innovation, stewardship, and reconciliation. I conclude by sharing with you the advice of the wonderful writer Maya Angelou. Pursue the things you love doing, and then do them so well that people can't take their eyes off you. Graduates, congratulations on everything you've achieved, and warm wishes for your future success. Thank you.
It's my pleasure to introduce Mary D'Souza, who will present the Board of Trustees' Spirit of Brock Medals. Mary is a member of the Brock University Board of Trustees and former Executive Vice President of Marketing at First Ontario Credit Union. She has served on the board since 2016 and currently serves as Vice Chair of the Board and Chair of the Governance Nominating Committee. Mary is also a proud alumnus of Brock University. Please join me in welcoming Mary D'Souza.
Good morning. President Wells, Chancellor Pearson, honored guests, faculty, staff, and graduates. The Board of Trustees recognizes the commitment, dedication, and sacrifice that it takes to become a graduate of Brock University. We take great pride in your achievements and share with you and your family in the celebration of your success. As a part of this celebration, the Board of Trustees created a unique award in order to pay tribute to the outstanding achievements and contributions of graduating students. During this convocation ceremony, the Board of Trustees' Spirit of Brock Medal will be awarded to undergraduate students who best exemplify the spirit of Sir Isaac Brock. A student who demonstrates one or more of the qualities of leadership, courage, innovation, inspiration, and community involvement has been recommended to receive the award by their faculty dean. Today, I have the honor to present the Board of Trustees Spirit of Brock medals to Faculty of Humanities undergraduate student Kellyanne Lilia Gordon, and Faculty of Mathematics and Science undergraduate student Madeline Mayhew Frendo. Kellyanne and Madeline, please come forward to receive your awards.
Good morning, everyone. Family, friends, honored guests, and graduands, welcome to a day I know you've been looking forward to for a very long time. Today, we celebrate your hard work and dedication. You've reached the finish line after clearing the hurdles of late-night study sessions, writing essays, experimenting in labs, and taking exams in this very gym. As Chancellor Pearson noted, you've come a long way to get here. But as Badgers tend to do, you persevered and you made it. Brock students, you may know, have had a long history of facing down adversity and persevering through challenging circumstances. In fact, Brock's first class of 127 students spent their first years learning not in a lecture hall, but in a refurbished refrigeration factory at the foot of the Niagara Escarpment. Like that first class of Silver Badgers, as they came to be known, you too adapted to what the world threw at you. I know that taking classes in your bedroom or at the dining room table wasn't always easy. We all would have much preferred the classroom over the kitchen. But you carried on, and here you are, a testament to the fortitude necessary to have earned, and I truly mean earned, a degree during the COVID-19 pandemic. I should note that your time at Brock was remarkable for reasons other than the pandemic. These last few years have been exciting for our institution, which continues to evolve and grow in ways those Silver Badgers never would have imagined. Brock continues to be recognized for its excellent student experience, being ranked among the best in the country. And for 4 straight years, Brock has been ranked #1 in Canada for its mental health supports, something we should all take great pride in. We have continued to grow significantly our research enterprise and funding, and Brock is now home to 14 Canada Research Chairs, nationally recognized researchers working in fields as diverse as cognitive neuroscience and plant biotechnology to muscle health and youth mental health. The Brock Badgers varsity teams often give us reasons to smile, but this year we got to cheer them on to what was an unprecedented year in Badger history, with 10 teams competing in their respective national championships. The most successful season in Brock sports history is one we won't soon forget. In 2021, we opened the brand new 15,500 square foot Zone Fitness Center, which, if I may say, might just be the best university fitness center in the country. And we continue our preparations to help host the Niagara 2022 Canada Summer Games this August, a legacy of which will be the fantastic facilities located right here on our campus, available to future Brock students. Of course, your own faculties have had much to celebrate recently, including the launch of the Yusuf Hajjamad Department of Engineering and Mathematics and Science, and the long-awaited return to in-person performances and exhibitions at the Marilyn I. Walker School of the Fine and Performing Arts. Yes, there's much to be proud of at Brock, and as a new member of the alumni family, I hope that you will carry that pride with you wherever life takes you. And of course, I hope life brings you back to campus from time to time, because no matter where you go and no matter what you do, you will always be a Badger. Graduates, today is a day of joy and excitement. You should feel immense pride in all that you have accomplished. And while I know there's lots happening today, I do hope you'll take a few minutes to pause and reflect on the significance of what you have achieved. Many of you are heading off to work, starting what I hope will be long and fulfilling careers. Others may be pursuing further education. Others may be taking some time to decide what the next steps in life will be. Regardless of where you're headed after today, I encourage you always to remember that you are part of a wonderful, diverse community of people here at Brock. The relationships you have made here will last a lifetime and will help you to navigate life's twists and turns. Today, you join more than 113,000 Brock University alumni all around the world who remain strongly connected to their university in a variety of ways, as I hope you will too. Graduates, I wish you the best of luck as you enter this new chapter in your life. Congratulations.
Madam Chancellor, I take great pleasure in calling on Dr. Robert Alexander to deliver the Convocation address.
Madam Chancellor, President Wells, platform colleagues, friends, families, honored guests, and Brock University graduates, I'd like to thank Brock for the Teaching Award. It's a fantastic honor, particularly when I think of all the truly great, dedicated, creative, and caring teachers I work with in the humanities at Brock. So thank you. I think it's typical on such occasions to offer a few inspiring words and perhaps some advice to the graduates. But today, looking out at you all, I find myself at a bit of a loss. What advice can I give you? We have just been through something truly horrendous together. There were few roadmaps for the pandemic. There was no syllabus telling us what we could expect in week 5, 6, or even week 66 of COVID. We all had to figure it out as we went along, to pivot, as the expression became, and all against a backdrop of the 1,001 uncertainties you faced every day since early 2020. Who knew we'd be living in a bad science fiction movie, let alone completing a degree in the middle of it? I was trained as a journalist, and I teach a course in journalistic writing. And as I would tell my students as they searched for topics to write about, you are in the middle of the biggest news story of the last 75 years. It's a life and death story that's had an impact on every single person on the planet, and it's disrupted every aspect of our lives in ways we never could have imagined. My classes responded brilliantly with well-reported, well-written, compelling stories, many on COVID, but on other topics too, like the student who interviewed former friends with whom she'd had fallings out over the years, just to try to figure out what goes wrong with relationships. And I thought, that's a brave journalist. Or the student who described the efforts of a Halton family to start a mobile pet grooming salon, or another who found and interviewed palliative care midwives. That particular story scooped the New York Times by 4 weeks, by a full month. So what was clear from the work I was getting from this and the other courses I teach was that students weren't just surviving, they weren't just getting by, they were flourishing. You adapted to the isolation, the anxiety, the tedium, the terror, the technical frustrations, and the sheer inconvenience of everything you've gone through since March 2020. So that's inspiring, and you're inspiring. It's a great joy to see you all in 3 dimensions rather than as flat little tiles on my screen. And I suppose that if I have any words of inspiration for you, they are these: don't diminish and don't forget what you've accomplished during this time at Brock. It's been a time like no other. You should be inspired by what you've done, by the perseverance you've demonstrated, by your resiliency, and by the optimism and the hope that was implicit in every assignment you completed, even those that came in a little bit late. And I think there's no one more optimistic than the person who's handing in a late paper. So remember that. You should be inspired because what you've achieved here is truly inspiring. For you, for me, and I know for all of your profs at Brock. So thank you for that.
Madam Chancellor, I now would like to call upon Dr. Costa Metalanos from the Faculty of Mathematics and Science to the podium.
Hi. Graduates, guests, and colleagues, I'm honored to speak to you today. I'm going to start on a serious note. More than any other cohort of faculty and math and science students, this graduating class bore the brunt of pandemic lockdowns and restrictions. Whether it was laboratory closures, forced online lectures, or lack of engagement with peers or professors, the students in this room faced challenges not seen in the history of this university. They dealt with not knowing if they would be allowed to enter research labs to accumulate results towards their theses, and spent lonely days on a deserted campus when permission was granted to resume their work. That is dedication. And I'm sure that some chemistry and biochemistry students were disappointed when in-person teaching labs were closed, because how else are you supposed to determine the accuracy of Breaking Bad? The truth is, you can't train an experimental scientist online any more than you can teach a medical doctor to perform surgery or a chef to cook. If there is a silver lining to the past 2 years, it is that this pandemic, more than any other event in our lifetimes, has reinforced the importance of fundamental and experimental mathematics and science in profound ways. And yet, in the past 27 months, FMS graduates have witnessed, to varying degrees, the social cost of scientific illiteracy and a general disinclination to understand science and the scientific method. So having made it to the moment of your graduation, how should you tackle this problem? Your degrees, irrespective of your field or level of achievement, give you specific rights and privileges. But my challenge to you is to take as a societal responsibility the need to teach others below your level of understanding. You need not be in a teaching profession to put that into practice. Use your knowledge to educate others, even as you strive to grow your own base of knowledge. Doing so involves reaching out to people who may have zero understanding of your area of expertise to convey to them the importance and rationality of your endeavors, so that they may serve as a conduit for educating others. Help them to understand the interconnectedness of scientific discoveries, even if they don't understand the technical details. From personal experience, I can attest that cultivation of scientific literacy in the general public pays dividends, which at the height of the pandemic may have even saved someone's life. And don't be afraid to say, I don't know the answer to that question. Instead, refer the questioner to a credible source for an answer. For example, and here's a topic that I think many can relate to, help them to understand why chemists, biochemists, and biologists cringe when they see terms like cholesterol-free vegetable oil, or non-GMO table salt, or, this is my personal favorite, gluten-free vodka. Yeah, it sounds delicious. Or how food marketers have co-opted the word organic. And I have to say, as an organic chemist, that last one is especially painful. Just as a side note, have you ever noticed how the price of food increases according to the number of adjectives that appear before the name? Yeah, I don't know about you, but I prefer my food to be nouns. The point is to deal with the scientifically misleading by giving freely of objective information and credible sources. Do not rely on third parties to do it for you because they invariably get it wrong. Do it yourselves within your own spheres of influence. Imagine for a moment the power of disseminating the collective knowledge of FMS graduates in this room. It would instill a sense of interest and understanding to a new segment of the public, some of whom may end up where you are today. And in the long run, it would serve to immunize society against misinformation and disinformation and counter that human tendency of fearing what is unknown or misunderstood. The solution to this human shortcoming is education, and it need not be in the classroom or to groups. It can be to individuals. Every little bit helps. And you will know that you have succeeded when those that may have initially resisted your teachings become allies. As Jim Quick paraphrased, remember, big things have small beginnings. Every pro was once an amateur. Every expert was once a beginner. Consistency compounds. Little by little, a little becomes a lot. So teach prolifically and never underestimate your influence on positive change. The world needs to hear it, even if some are not receptive. Congratulations, graduates, for your perseverance under exceptional circumstances. Better days are ahead. Thank you.
Will the candidates for the various degrees and certificates please rise? With the degrees and certificates about to be conferred upon you, there comes a certain expectation that you will continue sincerely in the pursuit of learning and truth, and that, as far as in you lies, you will promote the interests and welfare of your university. Do you acknowledge this expectation? Madam Chancellor, as the candidates have acknowledged the responsibilities that accompany their degrees and certificates, and as they have successfully completed the courses of study prescribed by Senate, I would ask that you admit them to their several degrees and certificates.
I admit you. Please be seated.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present these candidates to receive a Master of Arts.
Melissa Catherine Fowler, Hugh Barker McGilvery, Cardi Maria Proper, Olivia Grace Tucker, Christy R. Sorry.
It's okay. That's okay. Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present these candidates to receive a Bachelor of Arts with honors.
Christy Ars, Yasmin Natalie Agox, Trisha Vivek Ambakar, Braden James Archer, Jessica Sarah Baker, Ma'am Sylvia Irwin Bishop, Ethan Bernard Bobis, Emily Boyle, Gina Nave Doquino Cabrera, Aaron Cardona, Jordan Thomas Carl, Daniel Shabani,
No, you gotta say hi to us.
Rabia Chaudhary with first class standing, Austin Robert Collins with first class standing, Ethan Quintin Copeland Lapensi with first class standing, Crystalline Dafoe with first class standing, Michael John D'Angelo, Taylor Robert Damari, Devin Jared Joseph Dempsey with first class standing, Gabriella Megan Daly with first class standing, Cassia Louise Dignard, Samuel Donovan, Go ahead. Joshua Yolan Dushem Berbo with first class standing, Naomi Egbunike with first class standing, Abigail Naomi Etling with first class standing, Jordan Katerina Bergen Fabian, Hallie Amanda Figliomeni with first class standing, Sarah Marie Formosa with first class standing, Andrea Laura Gallant with first class standing, Joel Michael Gansvo with first class standing, Jemima Del Shalom Generalado with first class standing, Argo Gosh Destida with first class standing, Gwen David Gomez. Killian Lydia Gordon. Ali Emily Graff. Paige Marie Groot with first class standing. Taylor Stephanie Gunning. Erin Elizabeth Hamilton with first class standing. Kayla Mary Harrison. Zachary James Vincent Hill. Michael Leslie Howarth. Sarah Hope Johnston. Gavin Kanagara. Morgan Elizabeth Kazi. Robert James Kershaw with first class standing. Aga Hashim Ali Khan with first class standing. Fariha Sampan Khan. Melissa Kuchera. Leah Karina Coran. Lucas Bray Leffler. Aaron Belzac Lapon. Alisa Deanna Leonard with first class standing. Remar Gabe Lipmonte with first class standing. Emily Ann Lloyd with first class standing. Julia Anna Kluth with first class standing. Asenia Page Lau with first class standing. Gigi Mali. Lori Margaret Marco with first class standing. Samantha Hazel Jean Merritt. Matthew Christopher Martin with first class standing. Grace Martins with first class standing. Jayla Paris Matthews. Paige Nicole McCarran with first class standing. Ridley A. McCart with first class standing. Stuart Alexander McCauley with first class standing. Amanda Rose Mitchell with first class standing. Sherry Lee Michaels with first class standing. Sarah Shelton Murray with first class standing. Alaric Dimitri Musto with first class standing. Don Phil Newen.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Jonah Gordon Pace with first class standing. Hannah Lee Parking. Sarah Grace Pastor with first class standing. Samantha Lily Ann Phillips. Elise Victoria Popa with first class standing. Cassidy Felicia Rathwell with first class standing.
Reitzma.
Mason Scott Resma. Jessica Frankie Richard. Mackenzie James Rowe with first class standing. Kimberly Paige Rogers with first class standing.
Rossi, yeah.
Nathan Michael Rousey. Alexandra Natalie Shuna. Erica Nicole Selby. Ashley Nicole Small with first class standing.
Congratulations.
Michaela Smart with first class standing. Ryan Thomas Somerville with first class standing. Jesse Justin Spadafora. Sherelle Dan St. Albin with first class standing. Michael Lawrence Storms. Alexander Marker Sykes with first class standing. Danielle Samasco Singer. Sherlyn Tilley. Joanna Tran with first class standing. Jacob Brandon Wells. Callum White with first class standing. Xia Qiushuang. Nolan Martin Yavuz. Sarah Olivia Zilniakasi with first class standing.
Congratulations. Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present these candidates to receive a Bachelor of Arts with major.
Go ahead. Okay, thank you.
Regan Great Trace. Mackenzie St. Ange.
Congratulations.
Well done. Well done.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present these candidates to receive a Bachelor of Arts 3-year.
Amripal Baines. Megan Ruth Ballinger. Ryan Bowie. William Lawrence Kederick. Annabella Chan. Maya Ann Ellis. Cassandra Janet Jessie Marie Glasky. Ruth Alexandra Jones. Li Ao, Anthony Losh. Camille J. Manrick. Matthew Allen McAllister. I'll try. William Bruno Pasculin. Sydney Grace Reeves with distinction. Jean Pavel Rogo. Brandon Rook.
Shooter.
Shen Ziqi. Evan Robert Shooter. Amber Beatrice Jacqueline Snyder. Saeed Muhammad Alam Zaidi.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present these candidates to receive a Bachelor of Music with honors.
Cassandra Ann Sullivan with first class standing. Marcus Anthony Alfredo Wilson Tranquil Lee.
Thank you. Oh, yes.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present these candidates to receive a Doctor of Philosophy.
Go ahead. Okay, go ahead.
Billy Anna Indovsky.
Thank you.
Juval Kumar Joshi.
Radesh Natamai Mala. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Reddish Natmai Molly. Sarah Monferret.
I now invite the university's newest PhDs to join their faculty colleagues on stage. Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present these candidates to receive a Master of Science.
Eunice Ablor. Messiah El Jumeli.
It's pronounced Sheikh.
Sheikh.
Sheikh Faisal Bashir.
Sheikh Faisal Bachelor, Jessie Lorraine Durham, Fu Hezi, Fazan Har Sultan, Han Yansan, he's my nephew, by the way. MD Tarhim Hossein. Brandon Michael Lou Williams. Robert Jeffrey Martin. Om Kumar Manish Kumar Prajapati. Yumi Salma. Jesse Van Loon. Wang Haobai. This is James. Lucas James Wasalawick. Zhang Linxue. Dejane. Bino Dejane.
Congratulations.
Madam Chancellor, I have honored to present these candidates to receive a Bachelor of Science with honors.
Zina Adel Abu Al Ardat, Aruba Ahad. Mariam Al Adu with first class standing. Sarah Al Adu with first class standing. Mustafa Rafid Fayada Al Akidi, Griffin Thomas Allen with first class standing. Keisha Apia Kubi with first class standing. Mohammed Abdullah Asif with first class standing. Melissa Ann Asselstein with first class standing. Kirsten Emily Atamanak with first class standing. Taylor Leah Augerman. Marion Adele Awadala. Harun Azim, Michael Jeremiah Bakshi. Melissa Joy Barrientos, China Rose Bennett. Samar Bamara with first class standing. Ava Rose Babinski. Irene Brunella Eliha. Bronwyn Joan Buckingham. Megan Butenhouse with first class standing. Ezekiel Joshua Bofango. Agatha Bunda with first class standing. Matteo Rocco Cagliotti with first class standing. Evelyn Patricia Cardenas Ochoa, Michael Baldos Carriazo with first class standing. Ashley Carter with first class standing. Patrick Chesrowski. Reed Tyrus Cholthe with first class standing. Christopher Clark. Daniel Eric Conway with first class standing. Cale William Cowan.
Congratulations. Enjoy your day.
Angelina Josephine Sukurda. Kyle John Daniluk with first class standing.
Go. There you go.
Tennyson Demchuk with first class standing. Alexis Diane Demo with first class standing. Amir Danani, Nathan Doan with first class standing.
Congratulations. She's good.
Ryan Edward Dahl with first class standing. Jeremy Durego. Mallory Sabine Dupre with first class standing. Asil Ahalis. Victoria Lynn Everts. Erin Elizabeth Fancy with first class standing. Alessandro Fabiano Arouge Fateh. Daniel Ganaj Lugao. Riley Mark Gervais with first class standing. Jimmy Hambolu.
Congratulations. You have to fix him. You are perfect, sir.
Keith Milton Arthur Hardy Steele. Christian Patrick Dorian Hartford. Zachary Francis Harrietha with first class standing. Sabrina Marie Hoford. Joseph Ip with first class standing. Spencer Eric Jensen. Christina Ann Jones, Prangeli Kathuria with first class standing.
There you go.
Kevin Richard Keith, Hujin Kim.
Congratulations. All the best.
Thank you.
Andrew Cornelson, Jordan Patricia Krawchuk with first class standing.
Maybe operator there. Congratulations. All the best.
Lucas Ryan Kumara, Samantha Joanne Laffin.
Congratulations. All the best.
Aiden Philip Peter LaRock, Alyssa Lucia Lawrence.
Congratulations.
Lucas Lazarin, Ryan LeMasters.
Ushen Liu, John Heng, Brian Lowe.
Congratulations, all the best. Here is zero. You got zero, no fine.
Robin Elizabeth McKenzie with first class standing. Maddie Jean Mahu Frendo with first class standing.
Wow.
Shivani Mall, Cassidy Maplethorpe with first class standing. Bianca Marie Marcella with first class standing. Jesse Mitchell Moretsky with first class standing. Jacob Lawrence Martins with first class standing. Munasho Vusa Masango. Sydney Dawn McIntyre with first class standing. Renee Ashley McLean. Sydney Joyce Miller, Mahima Mystery. Kavan Chad Ashman Mitchell, Naomi Molecule.
There are no numbers.
Alana Lynn Mossaman with first class standing. Mateo Nadil with first class standing.
Congratulations, all the best.
This next graduate is my niece, Sophia Pauline Nelson, with first class standing. Grant Stephen David Nike.
So they don't have lobby, LLM, so they go by number.
Here, minus one. Yeah.
Congratulations. So zero ground.
Arasheshian Oboro, Caitlin O'Brien.
But that's European style, or maybe some bad guy like working there.
Alexander Orvitz, Karanjot Singh Pabla.
Congratulations. Thank you. You are good.
Jessica Panu, Zen Alpeshkumar Patel with first class standing.
Congratulations. Oh, I'm amazed, so many.
Arya Piva, Sunny Koresh.
Congratulations.
Amnish Rahal, Wynn Lillian Reichelt with first class standing. Emily Nicole Ramar with first class standing. Tyler Freeman Neil Rourke. Siddharth Himmeltal Rudani, Ludmila Samokish. Sijan Claudius Fabricio Sasso, Braden John Saunders. Alicia Marie Savelli with first class standing. Kanisha Ravishkumar Shah with first class standing.
Congratulations.
Sapan Sharma, Olivia Carleen Shaw Samansky. Matthew Merrick Snow, Daniel Sokic with first class standing. Vincent Joseph Stabile with first class standing. Lauren Grace Stepien with first class standing. Austin John Sarek, Mike Chupiak with first class standing.
Yeah, so I will only.
Benjamin Ray Tu, Joanne Wen Lee Tuan.
Congratulations.
Riley Benjamin Van Dong with first class standing. Justin Alves Vieira with first class standing. Thomas Allen Leslie Wallace with first class standing. Sophia Ellen Workington. Jared Thomas Wogan with first class standing. Briar Lynn Woodland with first class standing. Eric Alexander Warrock, Zindi Sue with first class standing.
Congratulations.
Liam Andrew Yathan, Betty Zhang with first class standing. Tianyu Zhao with first class standing.
All right. Congratulations. Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present these candidates to receive a Bachelor of Science with major.
Natalie Estelle Atuba Ayoun, Mazin Ahmed Bemorez. Samid Ahmed Bakari, Julia Danielle Iturriaga.
Congratulations.
Kasinder Johau, Harmandeep Singh Mangat.
Congratulations.
Lauren Sarah Mew, Aaron Robert Mewson. Stephanie Nano, Dana Elizabeth Potter.
Congratulations.
Marlon Ramnarez, Lauren Nicole Ramos. Jacob Arlington Shortell, Brandon Darrell Wanji.
Congratulations.
Amy Zhang.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present these candidates to receive a Bachelor of Science 3-year.
Kieran Eves Gabriel Andre, Ashton William Lee Audette. Zora Fatima Bahati, Rosemary Botello. Marin Brant Rizabosh, Young Fei Cow.
Congratulations.
Riley Bernice Chenye, Simrit Danju.
Congratulations, well done.
Rebecca Elliott, Claire Victoria Finley with distinction.
Congratulations, all the best. Well done. Congratulations.
Jesse Yu Fuji with distinction, David Ronald Giddings.
Congratulations.
Sadia Hassan, Danielle Michelle Hoffman.
Wow, somebody, finally, congratulations. Yeah, finally, yeah, it was lucky.
Crystal Gia Haven, Haley Latham.
Congratulations, all the best, well done.
Kalia Nastasia McClagan, Sheldon Ofe.
Congratulations.
Jinwang Pang, Jong Ik Park. Man Patel with distinction, Namisha Minishbai Patel. Sechin Prabaran Alejandro Felipe Puentes. Kelsey Ann Elizabeth Rushalou, Brenna Marie Rosso.
Congratulations.
Stefan Alexander Sarul, Richa Sunil Matam.
Congratulations. All the best. All the best. Congratulations.
Luo Wang.
Madam Chancellor, whereas certain candidates who have successfully completed the course of studies prescribed by Senate are absent from this convocation for just cause, I request you that you confer upon them their degrees and certificates in absentia.
In absentia.
The Senate of Brock University has recommended the awarding of a Dean's Medal to the graduates in each faculty with the highest standing in a first honors degree and the highest standing in a first pass degree. I take pleasure in inviting Sherelle Saint-Aubin and Sydney Reeves to accept these awards.
The Senate of Brock University has recommended awarding of a Dean Medal to the graduate in each faculty with highest standing in a first honors degree and the highest standing in the first pass degree. I take pleasure in inviting Alessandro Fabiano to accept this award.
The Governor General of Canada has presented a gold medal to be awarded to the student with the highest standing in a graduate degree. I take great pleasure in presenting the Governor General's gold medal to Amirali Madani.
Good morning, Madam Chancellor, Dr. Wells, Platform Party, and of course our graduates, families, and friends. As a member of the Brock University Alumni Association and an alumna from the class of 2010 Political Science, I am so honored to be here today and to welcome you and to congratulate you on receiving your degree. You are all now officially a Brock University alumni. But what does it mean to be a part of this community? It means that today you join a community of more than 115,000 graduates who are willing to connect with you, who want to work with you, mentor you, advocate for you, and your personal growth and professional development. It means the network you've built as a student will continue to grow and evolve as you shape the next chapter in your life. And when you leave this campus today, remember the value of the degree is a reflection of the personal and professional success of all of us. As an alumni, it is our collective responsibility and privilege to make a positive mark on the world in our own unique ways. Every success, no matter how big or small, contributes to the reputation of the university, and in turn, makes an impact on the value of every single degree at Brock. Not just in this gymnasium right now, but every degree that came before you and every degree that will come along after you've left. As you start this new chapter in your lives, see yourselves as ambassadors of your university. Share your Brock experience with others, and be sure to share your journey with us. We want to know what you've been up to, and we want to keep in touch. Share your email, follow us on social media, attend events, and drop by the alumni office if you're on campus to say hello. The Alumni Association is honored to welcome you today and every day hereafter. I invite all of you to join us in the Rankin Family Pavilion at the base of the tower after today's ceremony, where you can get your first taste of what it's like to be a member of the Brock alumni community. But before that, I'd like to ask each and every Brock grad in the room to stand. The new graduates, parents, friends, faculty, and staff. If you are a Brock grad, please stand if you are able. Class of 2022, this is your alumni family. Congratulations and welcome to the alumni family. And you can please be seated. Thank you.
Okay, almost to the end. Today, you have participated in celebrating the graduation of our students, our alumni. Each of our graduates has studied hard and completed the degree requirements here at Brock University. These achievements have been supported by the dedication of our faculty and staff, contributions of alumni and donors, support of governance by our Board of Trustees and Senate, and engagement of community and institutional partners. You have attended today's ceremony, but I know that you have done much more. You have supported, assisted, and guided many of the students graduating today, and their success is also your success. You have succeeded in contributing to the academic and professional accomplishments of our graduates before you. Together, we have helped to achieve the dreams of those who established this university in 1964. Together, we have supported post-secondary education in the Niagara region. Although today's graduation ceremony is about our students, it illustrates what we can achieve together as members of the broader Brock University community. Our students, our graduates, today have become alumni members of this community, and I look forward to their involvement and contributions to the vitality of the university in the future. Once again, I extend my sincere congratulations to each of you graduates here today. We will now conclude with the singing of O Canada, led by Brock alumna Jennifer McKillop. When our national anthem is finished, will all family and friends please remain seated until the graduates and platform party have left the hall. Graduates, please exit towards the athletic fields, families out the main gym doors through which you came. From there, I invite you to explore the campus, stop by Alumni Alley, and explore the photo trail. If you need to return your gown and receive your diploma immediately, turn left as you exit and return to the gowning room in the Bob Davis Gym. At this time, please rise for the singing of O Canada. I declare this convocation dismissed.